mushroom pepper fry in a gravy style. This is perfect for parathas and puris. I have 1 bell pepper, 1 tomato, 2 onions. These are medium sized onions. I'm going to go ahead and chop all of them. Slice the bell peppers and the tomatoes and chop the onions as fine as you can. Here I have 1 full pound of mushrooms. These are organic mushrooms, button mushrooms. You can use shiitake mushrooms as well, which will be a little bit more meaty. I'm going to go ahead and cut the mushrooms like how I'm showing you. It may look a lot, but after it cooks, it will wilt down. In a pan here, I'm taking about 5 tablespoons of oil. I'm using peanut oil, and I've added about 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds, which is saunf for tadka. Once it pops, I'm going to add the onions, saute it, add about a teaspoon of salt so that it helps the onion cook down. Traditionally, this dish requires a lot of oil in making the gravy, but we are not going to use a lot of oil. 5 tablespoons itself is quite a bit, but we're going to cover and cook so that the onions and the gravy that I'm going to prepare will cook faster, and we don't need to use a lot of oil. So every time I have closed and cooked for about 2 minutes at a time, and I've opened and sauteed it so that it doesn't burn, and keep a close eye on it. Once the onions have become very soft and with brown edges, I'm adding 3 tablespoons full of ginger garlic paste. This is store bought. Mix it well and saute it for about a minute or 2. At this stage, I'm also going to add the bell peppers. Mix it. Again, add about a quarter teaspoon of salt for the bell peppers. Cover and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. The gravy will be really tasty when all the onions and tomatoes and bell pepper will become mushy and will give a great foundation for this pepper fry. Once the bell peppers are cooked, add the tomatoes, saute it well, and now we'll add the spices. I'm going to add a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, about 2 tablespoonful of coriander seed powder, 1 tablespoon of chili powder. This is more of Kashmiri chili powder, which will give a lot of color, less spice. Mix it well. Make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Add a little bit of water if you think it is going to stick, and mix it well. Cover and cook it for about a minute or 2, and this should be the consistency of the gravy as I'm showing you in this video. To add more flavor, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of roasted cumin seed powder, about 1 full tablespoon of black pepper powder, this is fresh, and half a tablespoon of garam masala. This gravy, after finishing, will give the effect of a chicken pepper fry. I'm also adding some curry leaf because it is incomplete without it. Add a little water, cover and cook so that the gravy will become nice and soft and start to separate the oil. At this stage, I'm also adding all the mushrooms. It may look a lot, but after you mix it, cover and cook, and everything will reduce. I covered and cooked it on a medium flame for about 2 minutes, and the mushrooms have already started to wilt down. At this stage, you notice that nothing sticks to the bottom. Make sure the flame is not very high. Medium low to medium is a great temperature to maintain and cook this gravy. The low and steady cooking of this gravy is what will enhance the taste. I've covered and cooked it again for about 2 to 3 minutes, and you can see how well the gravy is reducing and the color is darkening as well. I've covered and cooked the gravy for the last time for about 2 minutes, and this pepper fry is almost done. Now we're going to garnish. Turn off the gas, add 1 teaspoon of fresh black pepper, a generous amount of fresh coriander leaves, and half of a lime or lemon, whichever you like. Make sure you do this after the gas is turned out. This mushroom gravy goes excellent with Malabar paratha or regular parathas, fulkas and puris. I'm serving it with 2 Malaysian parathas today. and a generous portion of mushroom pepper fry for dinner. Enjoy this recipe, like and subscribe my channel, follow me on Instagram, and let me know how mushroom pepper fry turned out for you.